How do you price a video that just needs to be edited? Let's talk about that. I'm Chase Turnbow, and I help people start and grow successful video production companies. And I originally got this question from Wayne Wanderhouse. He said, I have a client that wants me to edit a 3-minute video, first project, but don't know what to charge. He is going to provide the music and video, but still don't know. Anyone have an idea? I don't want to charge too low or too high. I'm thinking 35 a video. What do you think? So when it comes to creating a video that the client provides everything, but all you got to do is put it all together. So you're just charging for post-production. You're just charging for the editing fee. The question is, how do you do that though? How do you go about it? The biggest thing to consider is how much footage are they giving you and what is the deliverables on that project. For example, if they're giving you 30 minutes of raw content and somehow, some way they want you to edit it down to 2 minutes, that's going to be a lot more challenging than if they give you 2 minutes of content and they just need you to add some bumper animations and titles. You know what I mean? So think about how much footage they're going to give you. And that's the first question I always ask if I'm just doing a post-production project. I say, well, how many videos do you want? Let's estimate what the deliverables are going to be. Is it 5 2-minute videos? Is it 10 5-minute videos? Whatever it might be. What type of videos are they? Get an idea and start thinking about in your mind, is this a very easy project to edit? Is this going to be very difficult to edit and take me many, many days? Start noting those things when you're kind of making an estimate in your mind. And then if they know how much footage they have, then have them tell you that. If they don't know, then I would ask them to put it on Dropbox or something and go through the footage before quoting a price. Because I don't know what the footage looks like. I don't want to quote them a price thinking that it's going to be easy, and then once I get the footage, it's like, oh my gosh, this footage needs some work. You know? So if for some reason they send you very high quality footage that doesn't really require a lot of manipulation to make it look good, then you know that's going to be a lot easier edit. But if they send you something that just looks like trash and somehow, some way you got to make it look good and you know it's going to take a lot of time, it's good to know that beforehand than after you quote them the price. And most people are willing to do that for you. Just say, hey, I need to take a look at the footage that you got, and I'd be glad to provide an estimate for you. And let's make sure I know what is going to be necessary to complete the project, and just really hear what they are looking for. Once you do that, you can base it on a full day editing rate. If you estimate it's going to take 3 days of editing, price accordingly to that. But don't be scared to ask more and more questions about those type of projects, because at the end of the day, it's always more difficult to edit someone else's footage than the footage that you shot, because you have to watch all that footage first. If you shot it yourself, then you kind of remember and have some ideas of the direction you're taking it in. Oh man, if you're editing someone else's footage, there's kind of a learning curve per se on that. So be willing to charge a little extra than you would for typical editing if you know the footage is from a different source than you filming it yourself. I hope these different tips helped you out on this topic. If you have other questions, drop me a comment. I'm Chase Turnbow. Please subscribe to this channel to learn more about growing a successful video production company.